Coming up, a workout to strengthen your back and improve your posture. Let's get started with a nice easy warm-up. Take a stance a little wider than hip distance. Toes can be slightly turned out. You're going to inhale your arms above your head, stretch your back muscles, stretch your intercostals, and then exhale, navel to spine, scoop the belly, and just let the arms relax down. You ready? Inhale up, and exhale, shh. Inhale up. Really stretch the back. Really, again, pull the navel to the spine. Imagine that corset, that magic corset coming around. Good, scooping the tail. Now, if you want more abdominal work, which is really important to stabilize the core, make sure you check out the 10-minute ab video. But right now, we're just warming up. I want you to feel like your arms are pushing water away. So you want to activate those arms, activate the lat muscles as they pull down. So add some resistance to the arms as you come down. Let's do 4 more. Look to the navel as it draws to the back body. We have 2 more. Soften the knees like your arms are coming around a big beach ball. Nice job. Already I feel it right back in here, my shoulders and my back warming up. I'm going to turn it to the side. Bend the knees. And the feet are parallel, so the ankles and the heels are right behind the toes, so make sure everything's in line. And just go ahead, bend the knees, and slowly roll down. Relax the head. So this is not so much about the hamstring stretch as it is a low back release. So I want you kind of just swaying side to side. Again, not a deep flexion in the back, just kind of nice and relax, swaying side to side to warm up the low back. So you're moving from your waist. Imagine wringing out a towel through here. Relax the head, relax the neck, let the arms just drape. Again, keep the knees as bent as you need. Not about a hamstring stretch here. Just move the back side to side. So not only are we working on strengthening, but also mobility, flexibility of the spine, which we can cultivate at the same time we cultivate strength. Good. And then with the hands on the floor, walk the feet, heel toe them together, and relax. Again, soften the knees, let the head relax. From here, you're going to slide the hands up the shins, press the palms into the shins, and lengthen the back out, keeping the chin down. So you don't want to lead with the chin. Lead with the top of the head and the chest. Shoulder blades slide down the back, and then exhale, navel to spine as you fold in. So we're moving dynamically through this. Inhale to a flat back. You'll notice the length of my spine. Exhale, fold in, navel to spine, supporting. So we don't want a huge range of motion here. We're still warming up, especially the low back. We want to try to avoid the paper clip effect. So when you bend a paper clip forward and back aggressively, you know what happens, it snaps. So we don't want to do that with the back. We're just gently pushing the hands into the shins to lengthen and elongate the spine. And strengthen. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Let's do 1 more and hold it up top. Good. And again, you can press the palms into the shins to move the shoulders down the back. Navel to spine, brace the core. The more you pull your navel in, the more the ribs come in, the more supported the back will feel. And then let's fold it all the way down. Nice job. And now we're going to move in and out dynamically through chair pose. So bend the knees deeply. And if you need to review chair pose, make sure you look at my other videos. I've got a huge tutorial on that, so go back to that so you know properly how to do chair. And you're going to lift your upper back, come into chair. Hold it, draw the navel further towards the back body to lengthen the tailbone down. Take a deep inhale, exhale, navel to spine, and let's stand up. Inhale. Exhale the arms down by the side. And we're going to move back into it. Inhale the arms up above the head, shoulders out of the ears. Exhale, sit in that chair. Inhale here. Exhale, fold over the legs. Release the head and the neck. Inhale back to chair. Exhale, hold. Tail under. Inhale to stand. Exhale, arms down by the side. 2 more like that. Inhale, arms above the head, shoulders out of the ears. Lift the chest to the ceiling. Exhale, chair. Inhale here. Exhale, fold over the legs. Pull the navel to the back body to support. Just small movements. Inhale here. Exhale, draw the navel to the spine. Lengthen the tailbone, chin down. Push through the feet to stand. Inhale. Exhale, arms down by the side. 1 more. Inhale, arms above the head. Exhale, sit back down in that chair. Upper back working. Draw the tail under you. Breathe here. We're going to hold this for a little bit. Squeeze the knees together. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Make some more space in that low back. Woo! This was the one I said I was cursing my teacher. My back was on fire, but it really helps strengthen it. Inhale. Exhale, fold over, relax over the legs. And you can repeat that as many times as you want, as many times as you feel you need today. And then just straighten the legs. If you want a little bit of a stretch, you can grab opposite elbows. Breathe into the back. So when the front of our body is compressed like this, it gives the back body an opportunity to open. So you can almost feel as if you had lungs or gills in your back, and breathe into the back to stretch the muscles there. And now we're going to take a little bit more of a challenging posture if you're ready. If not, just go back to that dynamic chair. Don't lock your knees, but straighten them a little bit more than chair pose. Engage the thighs so your legs are nice and strong, and then soften your knees about 2 inches. Now I'm going to ask you to come up into a flat back. To start, just sweep the hands by the side, palms up, shoulder blades pulling down the back. So you should be at about a 90-degree angle, nice flat back. So if you're like here, see if you can straighten out, extend your chest through your shoulders, chin down. So you want to lead with the crown of the head and not with the chin. Good, push the arms up. You also get a little shoulder work here. Hold and breathe. Brace that core, navel to spine, ribs in. Exhale, fold down. Release the head, bend the knees if your back feels stressed. Now you can either move back to that pose, or we're going to come up with the arms above the head to provide more of a challenge. So right here, whoo. Hello, back. Palms are facing in, shoulders are pulling out of my ears. I'm reaching forward as my tailbone moves back. Although I'm not transferring my weight to my heels, my legs are working strong to keep me centered right over my feet. Hips are working. Exhale, bend the knees, fold in. Ooh, I feel that work. Let's do 1 more together. Again, arms by the side, or you can take them at the hips. So I'll come up with the hips here. And that actually helps me pull back kind of right at my hip bones. Pull my tailbone long, shoulder blades down the back. If you're here in the more advanced posture, hold as long as you can. Arms can also come by the side. So play with these. You can bring your hands to a wall and press your palms into the wall if you're having trouble. That will really help assist you. And then exhale down, bend the knees. Again, it's not about the hamstring stretch, just feel the back release. We're going to try 1 more. This time we're going to come up about 3/4 of the way. So you're coming all the way up. Reach the arms out and hold here. Ribs soft on the exhale, navel to spine. Take a deep inhale and come all the way up. Woo! Welcome to your back. Okay, I've got one more exercise for you, and we're actually going to use a TheraBand. So if you've got a resistance band, that's great. If not, you can use weights, but I really like that this helps you work on not only the contraction of the muscle, but by controlling it, you have to control the extension as well. So you're going to place one foot on your band. Great. And you choke up or bring your hands closer to you, whatever is comfortable for you and whatever resistance you have is fine. Or you can just use a weight, like I said. And then you're going to take this hinge position forward. Again, bracing your core, bracing your back with that stabilization. Navel to spine, ribs in. Chin is down, neck is long. You're going to hinge forward from your hips, so take a split stance, almost like a warrior one here. And you can put the opposite hand on the knee if that helps. Now, the hand that's the same as the leg is back. You're going to pull that back and you're going to take a trunk rotation. Notice where my elbow is. So it's not here. I'm pulling back. You're going to feel it in your lats, but I'm also using my core and my obliques to turn. So let's do 8 of these. Take it down. Inhale. Shh. Exhale. Also stabilizing at the hips. Good. This is 3. Pull the navel to the spine. Let the gaze follow the elbow. You're really going to feel this in the waist as well as the back. Again, we don't want just back strength in a linear line. We want to work trunk rotation as well. 3 more. Navel to spine as you twist, elbow up, shoulder out of the ear. So you're going to feel your shoulders work your entire back here. And 1 more. Excellent. And we're going to just switch sides. So now, opposite footsteps on the band, so you can open up with the opposite side. Got to work right and left. Don't want to be crooked. Neck is long, chin is down. Again, you can place one hand on your knee or just relax it by your side. The hand on the knee is going to give you a little bit more stability. Navel to spine, long neck, long spine as you twist. 1. Now try not to break your wrist, right? You want to keep a nice line here as best you can. And make sure the work is happening in the trunk and the obliques, the shoulders. Elbow stays up and you twist from the waist. That's 3. Exhale every time you pull back and control on the way down. Halfway there. Just 2 more. Really feel it work. Feel like you're wringing out that towel. Elbow up. Ooh, this band is a little tight. Keeps me working, keeps me on my toes. Excellent job. How does that feel? Can we do one more little exercise? You can do another round of those if you want, but I want to make sure you get this one in too. We're going to take it back to our chair pose. And your pinkies are going to come together in front of your knees. Again, set it up properly. If you need to refer back to that chair video, go ahead. You know where to find it. Tailbone is long, belly's back, back is supported, chin down. And I'm going to ask you to make kind of a semicircle with the arm, moving the thumb not only up, but back in space. And bring it back down to the pinky. Now you could do this with weights, but I actually just like to feel my back and my postural muscles working here. This is the one that's really going to help your posture because you'll notice what happens to my chest as my arm goes back. It helps open right here through my pecs. So by strengthening the back, we avoid this kind of slumping down. Yeah, so it's not only coming from a tightness in here in the shoulders, but from a weak back. So we're going to rectify that situation. Now make sure you're making this semicircle and the thumb goes back as much as it does up. It's not up here in a Y. We're really trying to get it behind us. So think of moving the thumb up in space and behind you. You feel this in the upper back. Take tension out of the neck by keeping the chin down, looking down and out in front of you. Good, we're going to do one more set right and left after this. If this isn't challenging enough, like I said, go ahead and take some weights in your hands. Keeping the core stable, navel activated. Whew. Great job, guys. You worked your back, tail to head, and we'll see you next week.